Who is Rudy Currence? I'm a singer-songwriter from Rock Hill, South Carolina. Actually a Grammy award-winning producer, Grammy-nominated songwriter, and now a #1 Billboard recording artist as well. Come from humble beginnings. Both my parents, my dad's a pastor in Rock Hill, South Carolina, so I'm a PK. Grew up playing and singing in church every Sunday, but I like to consider myself the everyday PK because I feel that I'm relatable with my message and my music. But yeah, that's who I am. Just a singer-songwriter trying to get a message of love through music out to the world. Wow, my journey has been amazing. Like I said, grew up in Rock Hill, South Carolina, singing and playing not only in church, but my brother and I actually were a part of our band and choral programs in middle school, high school. I majored in music, so music is just, it runs deep in our family. I'm really thankful for the support system that I've had with my parents. My mom has managed me most of my career. My dad, of course, plays and sings. My entire dad's side of the family is musical, including my younger brother, Michael Starr. But just the opportunities that have been afforded to me, I know it's God, and so I'm grateful. I've had the opportunity to work with people like Quincy Jones, just the biggest and best in the business, write songs for Karen Clark Sheard, the baby sister of the Clark sisters, Grammy nominated for Sunday Morning for Karen. Worked with Lecrae and won a Grammy and a Dove for writing and producing on Lecrae and featuring on this album. So who would think that a little guy from Rock Hill, South Carolina would go on to do some of these amazing things, and things are still happening. Just recently during the pandemic, released a song with David Banner, the David Banner, you know, a civil rights activist, MC. Just so many things, and I'm just continuing to work. Just dropped a new single with Chrisette Michelle that I'm excited about. It's making a lot of noise, and just earlier this year, dropped my last single, I Belong Here, that went #1 on the Billboard chart. So the journey's been incredible, and I'm also just eager and excited to see what else God has in store. I'm still learning and processing the why. I think it changes, but I can definitely say my purpose in life, I don't know where I would be without music. Music has not only been healing and therapy for me, but I see how it's affecting change in a positive way for the people that listen to my music. And you know, I look at the comments on my social media pages and how some people are going through things. I think that's a big part of my why. My family, again, I'm super family oriented, so I believe that we're blessed to be a blessing. I'm grateful to be able to bless them with opportunities. Like I mentioned earlier, the Lecrae record won us a Grammy, but then I wrote a record for Karen Clark Sheard, and that afforded me the opportunity to go to LA to attend the Grammys with my whole family. My mom walked the red carpet with me, and that's a why for me, because it's like I look at them like they're the superstars. You know, I'm just me, but they're really the superstars in my opinion. So I think they keep me going, it keeps me grounded, and then also just being obedient over the call of, you know, on my life, on the things that God has called me to. So I think that's a big reason, a motivator for me, just to keep going and being a good steward of this gift that God gave me. I think about a king being a leader and also a servant. I think a lot of people want to be in leadership positions, but they don't want to serve. And I think that's important. I think that my music has always been about service. It's been about you know, uplifting people and outreach, and I get that honestly from my dad, because he comes from a small outreach ministry. Spiritually, and I'm not gonna get deep, but the Bible says, you know, if you be faithful over a few things, I'll make you ruler over many things. That means I can be a king over many things if I be a good steward over the little things that God has already given me. So to me, that's what it means to be a king. My encouragement to aspiring and younger kings and creatives would be to keep people around you that love you enough to encourage you, celebrate you, love you enough to tell you when you're wrong, encourage you to perfect your craft. It would be to utilize all of the resources that you have at your fingertips. Social media can afford you so many opportunities. For me as an independent artist, social media and my viral moments have afforded me opportunities to go overseas and perform in Paris and London, different things like that, just because people knew about me and were fans just from the videos that they watched of me singing and doing just what I do naturally. I think also it's important to study and educate yourself, whatever whatever you're pursuing, whatever career path, I think it's important to know the business, especially for entertainers, aspiring artists, singers, writers, producers, actors. You should know the business because a lot of times people get exploited just because they don't have that knowledge base. Hey, what's up, y'all? Rudy Currence here. Listen, I am so honored to be receiving the I Am King Award from the King Maker Concierge. It's a big deal to me just to know that I'm being heard and that I'm making a difference in the world. So I like to think of myself as a king, and this is like my coronation. So thank y'all so much. This is an honor.